back to another day of VIDTOBER, you guys. Today we are making the cutest little cupcakes ever. They're inspired by one of my favorite Halloween movies, The Nightmare Before Christmas. They're also pretty easy to make and you can find all of the ingredients at your regular grocery store. So to make these cupcakes, I used one box of Halloween Oreos, the ones with the orange filling on the inside. I also used a box of double stuffed Oreos with a white filling on the inside. So when you're starting to create the cupcake toppers, you want to pick which color you're starting with, whether it's going to be a white background or an orange background, and then carefully take the Oreo in your hand and twist it very, very slowly so that you can get the majority of the filling on one side of the cookie. Place the half that doesn't really have filling on it to the side and use the half with the majority of the filling as your base. I decided to make a few different designs for these cupcakes, so I'll show you each one in detail. First, I made one based on Jack Skellington's kind of normal, regular face, like the not angry face. And to do this, you kind of just want to pipe icing in a little almond shape, kind of slanting diagonally upwards, and make two of these almond shaped dots to make his eyes. Then I made a really wide smile and slowly went from top to bottom with the stitches across his mouth. And then I made two little dots for his nose, slightly slanting upward, and there you have it, a little Jack Skellington based cupcake topper. Next, I made a little cupcake topper based on the boogeyman in the movie. This one is really fun to make, so let me walk you through it. Basically, you want to make his overall body kind of a sloping triangle shape with a little hanging down part to one side for like the top of his head. To be honest, it took me a couple tries to do it so that it didn't look like the poop emoji. Once you feel like you have a pretty good shape, it's time to make the eyes and the mouth. So I used a fondue skewer as my tool to make this, but you could also use a toothpick. Half of the Oreo that I didn't use for the base, I scraped off a little piece of the orange filling, and you kind of want to make sure that it's on the very, very edge of the tool that you're using so you can gently place it on and form the eyes. I kind of made them line shapes and sloped them downwards and diagonal, pointing inwards toward his face, so it kind of looks like scary or like creepy eyes. And then to make the mouth, I just placed little tiny pieces of the filling in a smile shape so that it looks like he's kind of angry and creepily smiling at you. That was the goal. So, and then this one is complete, and I think they actually looked really, really cute. For the next cupcake topper, I wanted to make that kind of iconic hill that Jack walks onto when he's singing and Sally is kind of creeping on him in the graveyard. So this one was not that hard at all, to be honest. I just used a white filled Oreo and the chocolate icing. So I started in kind of the upper center of the Oreo and started making a swirling shape with the icing, and then continued that down to the bottom left, and then went around the edge and kind of filled in the rest of the hill. So I'd probably say this one was the easiest out of all the different cupcake toppers, but I still think it's really cute when you have them all in a group to have that little swirly hill in there. So next I wanted to make a little Pumpkin King cupcake topper for when Jack kind of puts on that pumpkin head and it's like a creepy smile and angry eyes. So to make this, I started with the eyes, and I kind of wanted to make them sloping downwards diagonal towards his face so that they would look angry. And then once you have the eyes, I made a huge gaping smile, and then I went back in and filled it in carefully with some teeth. This one was pretty easy as well, but I really like how it turned out. Next, I made an angry Jack face. So for this one, it's kind of similar to the pumpkin one, but you want to make the eyes sloping downward and then up, and fill them in completely. Then you move on to the mouth, making it kind of the same as the first Jack cupcake with a really wide smile, and then carefully fill in the stitches starting at the top and going down. And then finish it off with making his little nostrils and slightly sloping them upwards. This one actually ended up kind of being my favorite one. I just really like the way it looks and the overall vibe it gives off. And then finally, with an orange filled Oreo, I wanted to make a really cute little pumpkin cupcake topper. So this one was pretty easy as well. You're just gonna make a little pumpkin shape, including kind of the lines that pumpkins have going down them. So I would work from starting at the top and moving downwards with the icing. And then I added a little stem on the top, and there you have it, a cute little pumpkin cupcake topper. Once you've finished putting putting the icing on all of your cupcake toppers, go ahead and put them in the fridge or freezer while you make the cupcakes so they have time to set. I've talked about this in previous videos, but honestly one of the easiest ways you can make vegan cupcakes is just to use a box of store-bought cake mix and a can of soda. All you need to do is follow the guidelines on the back when it comes to temperature and the time that they need to bake. So once your cupcakes are ready, I went ahead and frosted mine with some store-bought chocolate icing, and I used an icing bag with a cute little spiral tip as well, just to give it a little extra flair. Once all the cupcakes have been iced, you can carefully place the Oreo toppers onto the cupcakes. I did this in two different ways. The first way is by standing them up, and this is by far my favorite way. I thought that it was so cute, especially if you're going to make these for a party. I think that it looks really, really cute overall. But if you need to take these traveling, I would recommend just placing the Oreo flat on the cupcake, which is still really cute, and that way when you're transporting them, you'll have less of a chance of them getting messed up. I think these cupcakes turned out so cute. Like, I love seeing them all together and looking at the different little designs and everything. I think they would be perfect for a Halloween party or even a birthday party if someone really likes the Nightmare Before Christmas, you know. And overall, I think that the process was really easy to do. It took me about an hour in total to make all of these. It's just a really easy treat to make that kind of looks like you took more time than it actually did. Love that stuff. Anyways, if you guys try out these cupcakes, please let me know. Make sure you subscribe so you see all of the videos that are coming out, since I'm posting one every single day. If you haven't yet, go follow me on Instagram to see some more pictures of all of the desserts and treats. And as always, I'm sending you guys so much love, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys!